Welcome to something new that I'm going to be doing on my channel called my first ever, and hopefully I'll have a lot more of these, Game of the Week, because I don't know about you, I am tired of all the negative crap that I've been doing on this channel. I want to do something positive, and I wanted to, give some highlight to some unusual games that I actually really have enjoyed playing and trying out, and this week's game is going to be a very interesting title called Paradise Killer. And the premise of Paradise Killer is a simple one, kind of, not really. Basically, it's whodunit, who killed a bunch of people, but in the terms of people, they are gods, and you play as Lady Love Dies. Very particular, you are a specialist god that was kind of excommunicated from a group of other gods for reasons that I don't want to spoil. Anyways, you get summoned back to investigate because, well, people are dying and there's a lot of dead people, and you gotta figure out who is actually the murderer behind the killing of these gods at this place that's called Paradise. And it's the 25th attempt at said Paradise because, again, reasons. I'm not going to spoil anything for you. But I love it, man. I mean, this is one of those weird games that's just, you'd have to play it to believe it. You'll run around this island gathering a bunch of collectibles, literally gathering evidence that you find along the way, solving puzzles, and discussing and talking to other people. Like I said, they are gods, and they are each very weird with their own unique names. Lady Love Dies is actually probably the most tame compared to all of the other godly names, but that's what I like about this game. It dared to be different and strange and weird, and Paradise Killer as a game is exactly that. It is very different, strange, and weird, and all of these things I just find very, very pleasing. When I started this game out, we picked it at random. That's right, I said we. I played it with my friend Brandon. Shout out to you, Brandon. I think I've given you like 16 shout outs in my YouTube career, but I'm giving you another one because we like to try out different games, and he's such a good sport, guys. He's such a good sport because I keep dragging him to the darkest depths of video games, and I said, hey, there's this game called Paradise Killer, and it looks really weird. Are you in? That's all I said, and he said yes, and you know what? I think he liked the game. He's kind of a hard guy to tell. He always says like, yeah, the game is good for a game like Baldur's Gate 3, or yeah, the game was okay. That means he doesn't like it. I'm slowly figuring out what he thinks about this, but his exact quote about Paradise Killer was, yeah, it's fun so far. So I'm going to take that as a positive. He's hard to read, but even he approves of this game. And like I said, I think the thing that he most approves of when it comes to Paradise Killer, it's gotta be Shinji, man. It's gotta be Shinji. Shinji is basically this little tiny demon dude that just flips you off everywhere you go, and if you find him, then great. And all of his encounters are unique and entertaining and just hysterical. The dialogue in this entire game, though, is hysterical. All of, like I said, the characters have just so much personality, and it just makes you laugh, but it also keeps you entertained, and as you slowly, because it is a murder investigation type of game, you'll be trying to solve it, put it together, figure out who done it, and you'll have your suspicions and all that stuff, and by the time you get closer to the end, you'll start to obviously formulate and figure out what actually transpired here, as long as you're paying close enough attention. But that's what makes this game so fun, because you can run around, collect anything you want, you can go at your own pace, question who you want to be, try to romance people, and try to get on their good sides if you want, and it's just enjoyable. It's simple and easy to do, you don't have to take it too seriously, you can just embrace the madness that is Paradise Killer, and I think that makes it all the more better for it. So, congratulations to Paradise Killer, you are officially my first ever Game of the Week, and guys, give it a try. The soundtrack is also terrific, by the way. I bought the soundtrack. Brandon can testify. I was definitely dancing to some of the songs in here. I just really enjoy these type of games where it's this part murder investigation, but also you have all these little platforming sections that you're just running around the island trying to find all of the collectibles, solving puzzles, doing all of that. And really, when you think about it, you're just screwing around, and that's what makes it fun. It's like you don't even have to pay attention to the story to still enjoy the game, and that to me, well, that's a winner. But the story is actually pretty good, so I'd recommend paying some attention. And there you go, guys. Positivity for the win. Last week was such a bummer. There were so many things that happened in the video game industry that just kind of left a bad taste in my mouth, and it gave me this idea to bring something positive to the table. So I hope you enjoyed this. Please let me know if you did. Let me know if this is a good idea. I always appreciate when someone tells me, hey, Brad, I like this content, because otherwise I'm just trying, guys. I'm doing the best I can. Alright, that's it for me. Thank you so much, and thank you, Paradise Killer, for being so stinking fun. I am Bradley Overrated, out like a trout. Praise be to Evan, glory to mankind. And I'll see you on the next one, guys. Later.